We are fully live.
Nice. Number 5 is on that. Nope, there's a little.
The approval just started.
Yeah.
No, Mike thinks that it's a minute early.
You know, those generators just can't keep time like they used to.
They don't.
And I am gonna take old fashioned notes. 'Cause I'm not gonna try to do too much today.
Maybe that's why nobody can hear us.
Nobody was ever told to fix that.
Point to the crowd.
They should be pointing
Nobody's
at.
ever adjusted them before. Nobody could reach them.
Yeah. This would do maybe, huh?
This one I'm gonna try to grab both of you, but the other one I'm gonna try to grab
Oh, that's
Paul.
right. That's a
So
good idea.
This is kind of you two, and then this one ends up being Paul. And then that one is for that.
All right, let's start the meeting with the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, let us start with a motion to accept the July 22nd Select Board meeting minutes as presented and the July 27th Select Board work session minutes as presented.
I move that we accept July 22nd select board meeting minutes and July 27th work session minutes as written.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Somebody want to read the payables and the payroll amounts?
Okay. Tonight we have approved payroll warrant number 18 in the amount of $4,863.20. We have also approved accounts payable warrant number 20 in the amount of $28,788.34.
There's a second one in there too, I think.
Oh, okay. In addition, accounts payable warrant for fiscal year 25-26 in the amount of $2,473.98. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next, so that we're as close to 6:15 as we can get. Lincoln County 911 Communications has sent their dispatch agreement that we all voted on. We estimated it would be $17,200 for the 26-27. Is their year the same as ours?
Yeah, FY 27.
Okay.
Yep, they're the same.
But the bill is $17,400, so we underestimated by $200. And they're looking for a signature from the chair. So is there a motion to go ahead and sign this and accept the amount?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
any discussion? All in favor? I'll leave the dates to you, Christian.
Okay.
Okay, also, this is out of order. But for the sake of time. Number 8 for the 126 trailer property. At the work session, we discussed, having it cleaned up, padlocking or securing the shed, which has been done, and putting no trespassing signs up, which has been done. And then the last, point of discussion that the CEO brought up was if somebody does trespass and is not willing to leave, we can call the sheriff's office, but without paperwork from the town saying that we voted to enforce no trespassing laws, there wouldn't be much they could do about it. So this letter, which I'll read hopefully quickly, the town of Pittston hereby notifies the Quebec County Sheriff's Office that the property located on 683 Whitefield Road, Pittston, Maine, is town-owned property. The property is secured as best as practical and posted with no trespassing signs. The purpose of restricting access is to protect the public safety and preserve the property pending cleanup and any future disposition by the town. The select board respectfully requests that the law enforcement assist in enforcing Maine's criminal trespass laws, including 17 AMRS 402, criminal trespassing, as appropriate. Any person entering in or remaining on posted property without authorization may be subject to enforcement under applicable law. At duly warned public meeting tonight, the select board authorized town officials to request the law enforcement assistance and to pursue appropriate enforcement against action unauthorized and enforce action against unauthorized persons found trespassing on the property. Individuals who have legitimate business related to the property must obtain prior authorization from the town of Pittston before entering the premises. If you have any questions or require additional information, please contact the town office or code enforcement officer. So if you have a motion to sign this and forward this through the CEO to
Sheriff's.
the sheriff's department.
I so move.
Second, any discussion? All those in
What
favor?
about the state police? You think that the sheriff, state police included in
As they share coverage.
So
I think it would go.
so I think when we call 911, we get the sheriff, and if sheriff can't handle it, they send the state police, so.
We could forward a copy to the state police,
Right,
just kind of include it.
and if this doesn't work for the state police, they'll contact the sheriff's office, who'll contact the CEO,
Mhm.
we can correct the title. Okay, I give this all my package. This is the Roadside mowing contract, 2026, 34 miles. The East Road was put on and then eliminated because it wasn't done and didn't need to be done. So it's fixed to 34 miles at $33,200. Which we already agreed to, so we don't have to go through a vote on the price, we just need to sign the contract.
Multiple signatures are yours.
Multiple.
Everybody gets to sign.
Yes.
Maybe grab
Those two just signed away their houses.
clerk. There she is,
Oh, okay,
for that one. It's in
this
her
one?
hand, yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
she has to notarize it.
nice.
it? Should be.
just read my email
Yeah.
before we came.
And then this last one is last signature required is a certificate of appointment for the interim animal control officer, Mr. Cliff Daigle.
He's test driving us.
I asked, he said he'd be more than happy to help, so I pushed the envelope, said, how long? How many years are you talking about?
Well, he did ask for business cards today, so,
Good sign.
And we
So-
told him that once he got. the
And they're
passports,
already
he couldn't leave.
and I told him I'm ordering 1,000 and he has to give them all
Yeah,
out
get them
before
all
he can.
before he can read, yeah. So,
It takes a while to cross the name out on the cards.
so he did say that he would be willing to see how it goes. So, wait a few months, get a feel of the calls. And if it was more than what he can handle, not because he can't handle it, but because he has a lot of towns he does, he has 2 people in training,
Oh,
so,
backup.
right. So
Nice.
I do have an update on activity by the ACO if you want to give that info. So he came by, let us know today, the 2 Great Pyrenees that have been roaming the neighborhoods for quite a while. Somebody was able to kind of lock them in their barn. He was able to get them, captured and he sent them, he got them turned into the shelter over at the Kennebec Valley Humane Society. I contacted them, and they, so they've got that. And so if anybody has concerns or interests about them, we're just forwarding that to them.
But they knew the who owned them. But
I don't have that information and I don't know that it would be good for us to publicize that, that's kind of like just letting people know that they've been taken. If they want more information, it's kind of let Kennebec handle it, so we're not in the
Yes,
middle
because
of.
last week we had this phone tree that was going between 5 or 6 people. They'd see him
Right. But eventually somebody got them in their
Yeah, they
barn,
caught 'em.
yeah, so
So I
that's
thought they
good,
were-
yeah. They're safe now,
That's good.
yeah, they're safe now.
I don't think we officially voted on that, so entertain a motion to select Mr. Clifford Daigle as the interim ACO.
Move that we accept it as an interim ACO.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Now we move into
Notice I didn't sign for Cat tonight.
You don't wanna be me, Joe?
no colorful arrows up and down and around.
Send that across to you.
Kathy, what'd you think of the new, redesigned, simplified?
Yeah, so is it initials or can we get away with initials or signature?
Either way.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
Yeah,
that's your call.
Yeah, I looked at it and I thought it looks like maybe we're just initialing.
It just, they just don't give me a lot of space, like there's a preset box
Yeah.
of how big that can be and trying to fit 5 signatures and a little bit of verbiage of
what it is.
what we're doing, that was what I came up with, so
That works.
kind of toyed with that, and if you want an initial, that's fine too,
Okay, I move that the select board enter an executive session pursuant to 1 MRS 4056A to discuss 2 things. Applicants for the deputy clerk position, with the chair of personnel board and treasurer, correct? And clerk. And secondary issue is disciplinary matter involving the ACO. That's the motion on the floor.
Second.
Discussion? Oh, sorry, we don't have to do all that stuff. Let's go.
We're just doing it.
Oh, we do have to take official
Yeah,
vote, sorry. All
You
those in
guys
favor?
vote to go into this session.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, we do have to do that. All right.
We'll pause recording.
back in open session. And we are at the roadside mowing contract, which you have, so.
Yep.
Looking good, that's all good?
I hope so.
Gary's done, isn't he?
We're moving to Chelsea, so.
Moved into Chelsea.
Yeah.
Any updates on any of the roads while you have the floor?
I got the floor already.
You got the floor.
It's all yours.
We're almost done then, right?
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna give Willette a call and they're gonna be wrapped up pretty much on.
He called me yesterday.
Was he looking right off? Or-
Well, no, I told him that there was construction
Okay,
on one of the lots on the Kelly Road, and they suggested that maybe we put it off a few weeks. So I think he's tentatively scheduled for 13th. And he said he would contact us at the beginning of I don't know what day of the week the 13th is. but-
I'll call him because
Yeah,
the guy called me today and he said they're gonna run cement for 14th. So, we'll see if he can bump it off till the next week.
Yep. yeah, I'm sure he can. He's, got, they're- otherwise
It's
they're
all
gonna
ready.
make
I
a
mean,
mess.
I might, there looked like there was one piece there, they broke off the side, I might see if I can fix that, or. Yeah, I gotta look at it a little closer, but I saw there was where they went off with the pulp trucks earlier this summer there, it broke off. So,
There's gonna be unfortunately, both there and Hunts Meadows got building that's gonna be going on.
Oh, yeah,
The roads
yeah.
are gonna catch
I just
heck.
like to see it get down and cool off a little bit before they
Yeah,
do it. I don't want them grinding cement trucks the next day, if we can help it, I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
we know about it.
Right.
But, I'm almost ready to go on the, getting the bid out. I got the roads, I'm gonna do, the Ripley Road for brush
oh,
cutout,
Brush, yeah.
grinding contract, and Stage Road. There's about 1,000 feet on Ripley Road, approximately 2,000 feet on Stage Road. The Troop Road, it's got about 3/10 of a mile on the end towards 194 that needs both sides, and then it's just sporadic
Hit or
after
miss.
that. But I think we just put it down to 3/10 both sides, and the rest is sporadic. They can, they want to go drive the road or something.
One thing that I have done is if you have a place that's separate, maybe between poles 64 and 65. That you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
look for it.
It was so erratic after
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to do one end and then leave that, so it's like, but.
Yeah, cause they're there, why not do it?
Yeah, and then there's Parker Road, the full length of that needs it, both,
Mhm.
pretty much both sides. So that's 5/10 of a mile, both sides. I mean, some places there's a house, something, whatever, but. And then I was gonna do, to get the contract up there, so maybe over 10,000 or over. I was gonna do from the Blodgett Road to pole 33 on the Kelly Road. And, down through the gully there where the trailer
Oh,
is.
yeah,
where we're
sure.
having the problem.
Maybe they could
And,
slip.
That's one of the roads I'm thinking needs to be paved, a
Next
section of
year.
that next year, so.
Yep.
We get a start on that. So. Let's see. I gotta get a hold of, I guess I had two names, but they said Dana Lawrence didn't have a boom truck, he hires a lift or something, so. I kinda need somebody with a bucket truck, I think, to do them trees.
So,
I guess
I haven't looked at them yet.
there's one on the Old Town Farm Road that's teetering up there, waiting for a big wind to come down. I cut it and it went back up and and then there's two pretty good sized potholes on the Kelly Road that angle there, they're gonna take the power line down. I mean, if they fall the wrong time, somebody could get hurt or something. So I was gonna get them.
Did anybody get the name of the fella at CMP? Name and the phone number?
Greg
The one that did
Thompson.
the presentation?
Because it would be worthwhile, I think, Paul, just to bring those to his attention. He will look at them.
Yeah.
And if they're anywhere near the power line, he said they may take them down.
Yeah.
So it may save the town the
Okay.
expense, and all you can do is say, Paul, sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he's either gonna say yes or no.
correct, and so, I mean,
He's
why
in our
not?
So-
system, isn't
Does somebody have your number?
He's a
He's
deputy.
a
He's with the
deputy.
fire, he's with the fire
he?
department.
Deputy
right.
Fire Chief.
Oh, okay, okay.
As well.
So I think he's in our system, our,
Okay.
our email system, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could be, I think you could email him.
Okay, okay,
I can get JC.
okay.
Oops.
Greg Thompson,
Greg,
Nope, I don't have it.
I've got it.
I see potholes here. Is a pothole problem someplace?
Nope.
Okay,
It's always on the
blank.
list.
Always on
tell
the
us.
It's always on the list.
It's news to me. I mean, I haven't been on all the roads, but
Are you looking for Greg's phone number?
what's that?
Are you looking for Greg Thompson's phone number?
Yes.
Okay,
But maybe,
do you want me to say it out loud?
nope.
Hear that? But
no.
Yeah,
You
Oh.
can write it down on a piece of paper.
okay.
Then everybody knows that.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure I appreciate that, but.
Good Thompson. Thank you. Okay, I'll give him a call tomorrow.
Yeah.
If he can do them, I'll just see if I can get them to do it by the hour. See what
No,
they
I think
charge.
they'll do it at no cost.
No, I mean, they won't do that one on Old Town Farm
Oh,
Road.
right.
There's no power lines near that.
If it was, I wouldn't have cut it, what it did. Yeah,
Go on, see.
we was taught not to cut them. Anyways, neither one.
Right.
Yeah, so,
So still potentially looking for somebody with a bucket truck.
yeah, I
Fine.
haven't called him, but, somebody said his name and they had Dana too, but I know Dana hasn't got a bucket truck, so. That would be just something with a bucket truck and.
Is Linton still doing tree stuff?
I wondered about that too.
David?
Who's that?
I don't
I had
think
one, but we
so.
got rid of it.
No.
It wasn't running at the
John,
time, so.
Yeah,
I don't know his name. John something, he did some trees up in Rome for me. It's got a huge truck.
There's one in, is that Manchester? Winthrop? But I think he's climbing them to take them down.
oh, yeah.
Cause we were like,
Oh,
what are
probably,
you
probably
doing?
Doyle,
Doyle,
Bob Doyle.
Yeah.
Bob and Shed Doyle.
Yeah.
They climb.
yeah, I think he's climbing.
I think the safest way to take that one down is a bucket truck.
Yeah.
Just cut it, you don't know, not have somebody up the tree.
Right, while they're cutting it. I never understood that concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flynn, John Flynn. He is, he works at BIW and he works for either Coots or, On Target.
Oh.
But he removed some big pine trees for me on a job in Rome. And he
Yeah.
and he does it as a sideline.
Have we got anybody, we must have to sign these people up, make sure they got insurance,
Well, just ask him for it.
right? I mean, if whoever I contact's got
Right.
Right.
must have to fill something out.
Right.
We need liability and liability coverage, statement from their company, and then whatever their workman's comp is, whether they're a small business and they get the little.
John's just by
Exemption.
himself.
Yeah,
There's
that,
an exemption.
there's an exemption for small business, but they gotta be on the state's list, or we need to see their workman's comp.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. You can give me that info later.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
We're good?
Yep, yep.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yep.
Last thing on the agenda that I know of, unless somebody else has something else, is the mill rate. So we were on Monday given three options. Help me, Christian, what is it? Tax commitment? Is that what it is? Tax commitment,
Overlay?
tax assessment?
Yeah, I love how the state
Yeah.
likes to use a lot of different terms in different
Right.
ways, and so.
Tax commitment.
You have your tax rate calculation form, right, that we come up with, and that gives you, we're able to plug in different mill rates based on all of the assessments, which is basically all of our expenses, and then the deductions, which is all of the anticipated revenues, and then the difference we make up in taxes, and we apply the overlay. He gave you three options, but if you would like different options, I can run those. It just will take me some time to go into Trio, punch the numbers in and print you up a new form. But technically what you're signing tonight is the assessor's certification of assessment. So this is when you officially levy taxes. That's what you're doing tonight. But you gotta determine the mill rate before you can do that. And
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
really, because I
Yeah.
know this has a deadline too, right?
well, the certification of assessment, you guys can do, I mean, really anytime. You don't have to do it tonight, but this was the scheduled time to do it, if you couldn't come to an agreement on it, then, it won't hurt anything. The first tax payment is due October 31st. So it's not like times past where it's just 30 days after the assessment, the first one's due. So we have more
A little bit of
more
time.
breathing space than we have had in the past.
So the assessment is total value based, I'm gonna just hit the highlights.
Sure.
I think. Feel free to correct me if I missed a highlight.
Absolutely. Yeah, okay.
But total
Thank
valuation base is $371,421,963.
Could you say that again?
371.
Yeah.
421.
Yeah.
963.
Thank you.
And that's the amount in dollars of all of the town's property that is gonna get taxed, both real estate and personal property.
Right. And then there's the county tax and the municipal,
How does that work?
If you add up the assessed value on every tax bill we run, it equals that amount.
It's got 3 commas, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you want
we
to,
round up.
no,
Million.
the
Those
value
are
of all the property in town is $371 million.
Oh, that's staggering.
Yes.
421,963.
So give up the idea of owning your own town.
Yeah, if you want to own Pittston, well, and that's just the valuation. That's not market value.
Okay.
Right. Market value probably had about 25.
I didn't get that when we were
Percent
looking
more
at
of
that the other day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
it was there.
Whoa.
Yes. Then we have assessments from county, municipal appropriation. I want to say TANF, it's TIF,
Yeah, it's 0, so we don't have that stuff.
0, okay. Our share of the education, so I'm gonna say D11,
Mhm.
for a total, oh look, there is change on this one.
Oh, yeah.
$5,867,877.70.
That's what it costs to run the town of Pittston for 1 year.
Right, the total, right,
Yeah.
sorry, yep, that's a running total.
Yeah.
After you add these
You
other
add
3
those.
assessments. 2 really, I suppose, no 3. So we have some deductions that are like revenue sharing and things like that, that are in the amount of $1,131,320. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was one of them. The other one is $412 and $119, which makes a total of $1,543,439. So that's a deduction.
That's essentially a pile of money coming in.
Right, that's
Right.
the non-tax, like property tax revenue.
So it gets us to a net tax rate, $4,324,438. $3,424,438.70. Once you go through all these calculations, which I have no idea and I don't pretend to, and I'm not gonna try to go through that, but we have three, we have the tax remains the same, and then they apply different mill rates, which affect the three different overlays we can. Yeah, actually, maybe it's the other way around. We can choose from three different overlays, which affect the mill rate.
No, you're actually choosing mill rates, three
Right.
different
I mean-
mill rates.
Yeah,
Which mill rate?
if you tell me an overlay, then I could like hunt and try to find it with a particular, but then you're starting to get
But
the
you're-
mill rate into those long decimals,
So
right?
the overlay affects the mill rate,
Or vice versa.
right?
Depends on what you set as your entry point. You can do either, but
So with a mill rate of 11.7,
That's line 19.
line 19,
mhm.
we have an option of an overlay of $21,198.27.
Which means that is essentially a spare 21,198.27 above and beyond.
Our
cost.
known commitment.
Correct.
Which will help for things like stashing money away for another revow, or building up the coffers as we reduce it at town.
The
meeting.
larger the overlay, the greater the surplus will be.
Right. The second one is 11.75.
Line,
That overlay is $39,769.37. The last option is 11.8, so they're all increments of 0.5. That overlay is $58,340.46. So our job tonight, if we accept it, our mission is to pick a mill rate and the overlay.
you make a motion to take the very first one, 1170.
11.7 with an overlay of 21,198.7
I
cents.
second that.
Any discussion?
I'm pretty new to this stuff, but last year I saw we did the overlay was like 18,000 or something.
It was higher. 18.5 would have been the like annualized rate, prorated. So it was actually, I think, around 27,000 last year, but it was for 18 months. So,
Right.
but yeah, 18.5 would have been roughly what the
Right.
equivalent amount from last year.
So the only question I had was, why would we need?
Well, it increases the mill rate.
Right.
Well, I
And why
think
increase it?
we have some surplus already.
Yeah, I mean, so the general fund, that we started with the year at somewhere around 1.8 million, right? And that's, as we know, that's money that you need to kind of operate until money
Right,
comes in and
right.
replenish it and that sort of thing. But we did say that the town voted to spend 352,000 out of that. So every time if you're kind of negating, the more overlay you do, you're kind of negating what the town voted for 300, to reduce the amount by.
Right.
So, we were already planning to spend out of the general fund, and reduce that total amount. So, yeah, we do a good, I think a good job of accounting for what our expenses are gonna be and estimating our revenues, so I think we have a good number and we're in a good place in terms of our bank balance.
But I think we just keep it as long.
Makes sense to me too.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Right.
All right.
I will give you the correct paperwork. you get.
We signing that tonight, Chris?
You're signing that tonight. You guys just voted to assess the town, so you guys just taxed everybody,
Let's
so
do it.
congratulations.
Well, the room is fairly empty.
I am really interested to see the reaction when people look at what the mill rate was last year. The mill rate was 18,
Nope, 16.
that was 16.
16.1.
I thought he said 18.
I thought it was 18.
Yeah.
What was
that?
the mill
Last
rate?
year's mill
No, so the last year's mill rate was 16.7,
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
but it was for 18 months.
Right.
So that would have been the equivalent of an 11.13. So it's a slight, it is about a whatever 0.57,
Very
Increase.
very minimal
but
increase.
But nobody caught the 18-month thing, they just caught the 16.
Well, that's it. That's why I'm interested to see when
Yeah.
people see the mill rate from 16 whatever to down to 11, they're gonna say, holy cow.
all right. So you're gonna sign in
Kathy's responsible.
three. You have three signatures: one on the first page and two on the second page for the assessor's certification of assessment. And if you want to verify me, then you'll see the overlay is that 21,198.27. That's the right.
Okay.
Rita, I'm sorry, there's a third page and a fifth signature, so.
Fifth
Or
signature.
fourth signature, yeah, 3 pages, 4 signatures.
Three.
It's a lot of signatures, that's all.
It's a lot of money.
So where did the 352,000 that we voted for play into this?
So on that sheet, if you have the one in front of you. If you look on line 13, other revenues,
Oh, okay.
so part of that 1.1 million there was 352,000. So we increased what our deductions are, right? We're not, and so rather than it's technically not a revenue, but it is an other deduction because we're spending from our coffers to reduce the amount to tax.
It's a bit of a slippery,
Slippery slope.
thank you. Because we want to keep the tax rate down, and so the overlay is minimal, but that doesn't mean we can take $352,000 every year.
Right.
Because eventually
Yeah, no,
your surplus will be zilch. Yeah,
right. And then you'd have to end up with a higher mill rate so that you could.
yeah, so it's about the timing of increasing that, and then we can reduce that every so often, which I don't know, I haven't been here long enough to figure that part out, but.
Has there been any movement on that salt contract?
I haven't seen anything.
Back that.
That's something the state has to sign, we have to sign.
I don't think we can place an order until they send the contractor to sign it, commit to it. Right, I think that's.
Yeah.
I think she's waiting on the contract to come from
Yeah.
Tammy.
I think it's a little later this year, because I think if we weren't messing with salt in this summer, I thought we had figured it out a lot sooner.
And they're done. All right. So the brush cutting, have you looked at the contract? Is that, we just need to put the roads in, right?
You gotta put the roads in place of the ones that were there,
Okay,
and change the dates.
with the mileage and change the dates. Did the description of that look fine?
What's
The
that?
description, did the description of, I forget what it looked like, but was there a
Yeah,
description
they-
of,
I think there was some poll numbers and
okay,
shit they had on there, so
okay.
I'll get a copy of it printed. I think I got a copy of it, and I'll fill it in and I'll bring it in.
Oh, okay,
Get the points, I'll bring it in, so that We'll have something going.
Okay.
So on the contract itself, and this isn't related to just this contract, but I discovered today that if we have language in our contracts that says that we are going to do multi-years, have extra option years, that actually requires a town vote. Because we are not authorized to appropriate for a following year. On it, so we
Well,
either
that
need to.
makes sense.
Yeah, so we either need to remove the language or we need to fix the language, because MMA doesn't say we can't do multi-year. We just have a process we have to go.
But in the plowing contract, which is the only one I'm familiar with that does that off the top of my head, the budget included just 1 year each year anyway.
It does
Yep, doesn't
exactly
matter.
what you say
Yeah,
it
it
can't
doesn't
do.
matter, right, yeah, it doesn't, because we're authorizing that contract for essentially a 3-year period. And we are really only authorized to do 1 year at a time. It's not that we can't do it, we just have to change the language up a little bit.
Because of budgeting, right? The budgeting
Because the
process.
town
Because you need
has
town
to,
approval.
right, the town has to approve the amount of money we spend each year.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you don't
That- that
do
doesn't-
that at the town meeting.
Yes,
because
anyway.
you know what the number
Yes,
is.
but you can't put a contract in place this year that obligates us to next year and the year beyond without the town approving it.
So this contract's just gonna be for this summer.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
I think we
alright.
can probably
Yeah.
remove it if it's gonna be, if we need to talk through the language, but
does this one have a multi-year
it does,
clause?
yeah.
Oh, it does.
I mean, it's simple enough to
That
remove it.
When did it get put in? Because it's only been year to year. Did it just get put in this year?
I haven't put anything in it, I just noticed it
I
while I
didn't
was
change
looking
it.
at something else.
I didn't catch that, I don't know.
Which
It's not because it's not budgeting, it's signing a multi-year contract.
Right.
Permission to sign a multi-year contract.
Yes, because technically we could, this next year, go to the town through a warrant and say, we want to do a 3-year contract. Will you approve the board to actually manage that for the next 3 years?
Mhm.
Too much
And once
power.
they give us that authority,
You're gonna get that. Too much power.
So,
But it is,
so
so
maybe
We've heard it so many
Maybe
times.
so,
Maybe.
yeah, that's the.
maybe, but for me, it's just it's the contract. We just need to do something about the
Right.
language. I'm not opposed to doing it. I said, let's talk to the mowing guy doing 3 years.
or an article stating that we can manage 3 years, a contract for 3 years.
Yes,
Because the budgeting piece is already, that takes care of itself every year in the budget.
yes.
But managing a contract is, you're saying there needs to be an article about managing that contract.
Yes, and it needs to be clear about the total dollar amount for that 3-year time frame will not go over a certain amount. Because again, the town has to approve that. So we're really better off doing 1-year contracts. Having an informal agreement with people.
You won't get a plow contractor that will
Jane,
be serious.
Would,
Can you, in your contract, state to the contractor pending
Funding.
town
Yeah,
approval at,
that future contracts are contingent upon, but that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
pretty
there's-
simple wording to say.
Yeah,
Right.
MMA has recommended language
'Cause if you
around,
want-
whether you want to get the town to just approve us to be able to do that for 3 years, and they also have language that says you can put this in your contract and you don't need the approval.
yeah, I think,
It's how it's stated that
I mean,
makes the
I
difference.
think managing the 3 years would be a better language than committing to, unless the commitment, the percentage is high, because
Right.
there's too much fluctuation in fuel prices and adding roads
I
and
agree.
all of that, so that's.
Nobody's gonna buy $1 million worth of equipment for a 1-year
One year.
I
contract.
totally get that, I wanna stress, I
It's
don't
just
have an
language.
issue,
Right,
it's the language
compliance.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Christian.
If you're, taken to the extreme, what you're at is every lease that we do on a copier, we need to take to a town meeting. Every time we want to lease.
I didn't run it against all of those kinds of
I'm just saying
scenarios. I
we-
specifically was looking at the MMA manual and the roads manual.
Well, those are, what I'm saying is that typically, and the town has multiple multi-year contracts as we speak and has done that for years. I'm just saying.
We can see if there's a
If that's-
difference between administrative stuff versus road stuff. I was just looking
Yeah,
at
I know,
road
it
stuff.
like, yeah,
I don't,
it
it's
was
not,
just,
it's not like a hot button issue, it's just something we need to be aware of.
If I understand you correctly, we have been managing the year contracts without permission to manage them.
Essentially, yes. Yeah,
So,
and to make, because you can still make changes in year 2 if you want. You can do all the amendments on, you can do change orders if you
yeah,
want.
because anything that
It's-
upsets that, it's probably gonna be a hard one to sell. But permission to manage a multi-year contract is something a little bit different. I
Yes.
relate it to the same thing as when we tried to get permission to use to clear roads if they need to be cleared for emergency uses, and the concept didn't
fly.
fly. I think we didn't do well to articulate that.
Right.
So I think it's kind of like that. If I understand, I mean, I didn't digest what you sent, but I did read it. And
Yeah.
it's kind of what that sounded
Yeah,
like.
and I didn't look at, does it matter if we have to have 3-year contract for IT support? I didn't look at the administrative aspect of it. It just came across what I was looking at when I was reviewing the brush cutting, and it was relevant because we have more than one contract that allows for option years. And that's where things get a little,
Why did
Easy,
we
but
have
I
a
will find
3-year
out for you.
contract for the brush cutter?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. But we can take that out easy enough.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we can
should
see
we
it.
just, then we could just do 1-year
Yeah,
contract.
because brush cutting and the
We're gonna do it this year.
roadside mowing, those aren't investments to get into that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, this,
Right.
yeah. We could eliminate that language.
In those two
And go
contracts.
home.
yeah. So, is there any other business to conduct today?
Apparently Naughty gave me my pen back.
Oh, okay.
At least you got it back.
Tom is silently
He's great, but
spoken.
he's not that great.
I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor? We're adjourned.
I have another phone number for you.
Okay.
This is Josh Bryant that they were talking about tonight. Larry
Thank
sent
you,
it
Christian,
to me.
for
He says
staying
he
in.
lives on the budget road.
Recording and
Let's see.
My folder.